Hey guys, this is Sam with Willow 57. Thank you so much for being with me today. I have started working a new journal, finally, and this is it. This was the cover that I've done. It's not going to look like this at the end. I do have well, here, I'm going to put this on there somewhere. I don't know yet if I'm going to have it as a pocket or what, but anyway, this is the journal that I'm currently working in. And the issue that I keep coming up with in this journal is that I need some smaller or medium-sized kind of ephemera, right? That all of my ephemera tends to be very big or just small little things. So I'm trying to come up with some more medium-sized stuff like this that I can use throughout. So anyway, this is how far I've gotten in it, and I've just, don't have enough little stuff to put in nooks and crannies and whatnot where I want it. And so I thought I would bring you along as I made some ephemera. And one of the good things about that is I have quite a few things in my stash that I need to use up, because this is the year that I'm not buying a bunch of stuff, says I, as I ordered new stamps today. But stamps are something I'll use continually, so that's just building my, I don't know, tools, I guess. But I do have this bag of like this kind of stuff that were, just different offcuts from die cuts and stuff that I've used that needs to be used up. I don't remember when I did these, how far back it was. I know it's quite a ways back. I made a whole bunch of these little doodads for something or other. I don't even know now why. Maybe I was just trying to build my stash. And anyway, I've got a whole bunch of these still that I have yet to use. And this is like a really good size. It's not medium size. I would probably, kind of on the smaller side still. But this is a good size of stuff that you can just slip in little pockets and whatnot. Just kind of have around. So I thought I would use some of this stuff up. Kind of, destashing again, along with some of this. For Christmas, my husband, let me see what I did with the book. Hold on. Bought me yes, he did. Oh, here it is. Okay. Imagine that. I put it where it belongs. I got this junk journal cutout book. If you guys haven't seen it, you can check it out. He got it through Amazon. He, as in I, ordered it and wrapped it and said, thank you for the present. Anyway, it just has some cutouts. And to be honest with you, it didn't have a whole lot of pictures. So I really didn't know what I was getting. I'm okay, happy with it. It's supposed to be vintage designs. Some of them questionable on the vintage. See, I don't know that I would call that vintage, but it's okay. But however, it does have stuff like this, like really cool back in the back, some vintage looking. These are all, meant to be cut out and used, okay? That's the whole purpose of this book, is it's a cutout book, okay? So you fussy cut this stuff. So anyway, I got out a couple of the pages out of this book because I need to use it up. And of course, we've all got, I got a collection of my stamps out that I thought that I might want to use for this. Different stuff like this. And then here's some of the pages out of that book that I've gotten out. Stuff like this that you can use. The issue that I did have with this, it is one-sided, so I mean, you can't cut it out. You're not cutting anything from the other side, which was fine. But the pages are a little, you can probably see the sheen on it, a little bit glossy. And, if it's vintage, I don't really like the sheen. But, that stuff, we can work around. And I have been working around it, so that's not a big deal. But if you're interested, that book is through Amazon. I don't get paid for that or anything. I'm just telling you what I got. All right, so here's a couple of examples of what I did today. Just playing around, just to try to use up those cards and make something that, can just fit into a little pocket or a little tuck or something, and use up some of the stuff like I said. So this is kind of what I went with. This is kind of what I'm making. Again, nothing new under the sun, but I like that, and so that's kind of where we're going. All right, so if you want to follow along, you can get your stuff out with me, or you can scrap along with something else, whatever you're working on, and let's see what we come up with. Geez, I guess I should have had a better plan in play, as to what I wanted to start with. I guess we can start with this. I did find a picture on Pinterest. I love looking on Pinterest for ideas, because it's a still photo and it's easy. And they kind of did, like this one, where it was layered, and I really like that look. So that's kind of what I want to go with. But do I want to cover up all of that? Probably not. So let's just see what we have out of this stuff. If you don't have this book, you can use whatever kind of little ephemera. I also have a box of various snippets is what I call it. And a lot of this is just scrap papers that I stamped on, right? That, like this right here was a paper that I grunged up and I stamped on it, and now it's that. So, just kind of for a background of stuff. Now, some of this stuff is stuff that I had bought, but, it's just a mixture. Stuff that's a stamped on piece. This is stamped, obviously that. These are just, little snippets of stuff that I can add to whatever I'm working on to add, color, or this is some of the stuff that I had bought. Anyway, just little things that I find, I stick it in there, and then as I'm working on stuff, I can go through this and find stuff that, I might want to add to whatever it is. And that, so if you don't have this, surely we've all got these kind of things laying around, right, in our craft rooms that you can use. So don't let the lack of the book deter you. I really like this page with all these little circles. And I'm wondering if I can't just use a hole punch instead of, cheating. Probably not, because this isn't perfectly round, is it? Maybe on some of them I could. Huh. All right, well, anyway, I think I want to try one of these on here. One of these circular ones. I like that page too. That was cool. All right, so I'm afraid you're going to have to watch me fussy cut, which is, snore, but it is what it is today. I'm thinking that right there, though. I'm thinking. Watch out, world. She's thinking. This one right here. Still not enough. So anyway, I hope this finds you all well. I am like 99% better from the flu, cold, whatever it was I had last time I talked to you guys, and my voice was still a little weak. I mean, it's not 100% yet, but it's pretty darn close. See, you didn't get it all, but, come on. Still cute, right? Yeah, that could be cute. I don't know for this one. I'm thinking maybe an orange one for this. I like the orange with these colors. So, which orange one do I choose? I guess I could just, since it doesn't really matter, I can pick this one because it's right here. So anyway, how did that happen? I don't know. I just got ink on it. I don't know where from. So anyway, things are, life around here. We are currently having septic tank issues, which is always fun. So there is currently a backhoe in my front yard. The guy's going to come back tomorrow and hopefully get that all fixed. Because we are back under full capacity at this house. We have, there's originally 5 of us in the family, and there are now 5 of us back living in the house. So, that takes a toll on your septic system. Baths and showers every day, and yada yada. I don't have to go into all that. So there's that. But obviously I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm thinking to add something obviously over here. Maybe we could do circle circle with a cool stamp on it. But before we do anything else, obviously, we must grunge because, well, why? Well, just because, it's who we are. It's what we do. I like that side better, don't you? Just kind of, not that it's going to really show on that orange, but it kind of mutes that shiny too, so. And so I'm pretty excited about this journal that I'm working in. I'm liking it so far a lot. I think it's going to be a really cute one. It took me forever. I don't know if you guys ever get in that where it just, you go through phases of just finding it hard to be creative, find the mojo, I guess. I don't know. And what I finally just decided was, because it was just not happening. I tried, I would come in and do a little bitty things, but nothing was really happening. I just didn't feel it. Excuse me. So I was like, I need to get something. I need to get journals going. So I haven't made a single journal yet, and it's already February. Not that I have to make a journal all, for every month or whatever, but, kind of helps if you're trying to make money on this. So, anyway, what I finally just did was I just came into my craft room and said, I know I need to make a journal. I got an old, I think it was a chip box, like, box of chips. And I just made a journal cover. I'm like, that's the first step. That's not creative. That's just what needs to be done. And then the next step is covering the journal, covering the box and making it look like some, start to put it together. And so I just did, and step by step until it finally, it got exciting again. I found my mojo. I don't know if you guys ever, I'm sure you do. All artists do, I know. My daughter is a painter, an amazing artist, and she can do portraits like crazy. And I know she suffers with it too from time to time. Just, you know, losing your want to, for lack of a better term. What do we think about that? I think I'm gonna put Paris. Is that a good idea? Well, why not? I like Paris. I go to Paris, Texas a lot. Oops. Kind of did that wrong, didn't I? All right, nice. I did that. Let's swap it around and see what it looks like. Like that. Or like that. Or, you know, you could go on for days. Oh, I think I like that. I think I do. I think I like it. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more grunge on this, though. Just because I can. You know, I think I'm going to do something to add a little bit more interest to this circle. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Let me look. Let's see if this mocha brown, rich cocoa, sorry, which I don't think is actually the color that's still on this because I bought re-ink and put it on here. So, yeah. How's that look? A little bit more interest, right, than just the black? I think so, yeah. So that's what we're going to go for because, you know, it's mine and I like it. Put that away. Paris is done, so we can go ahead and put this away. Or else I'm going to get a mess bigger than... Sorry, hold on. I gotta clean this stamp real quick. It's nasty. Obviously, I was in a funk last time I used that one and didn't clean it right. Now it's not sticking to the cellophane. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'm hard on my stuff, guys. Are you guys hard on yours? I use it, you know. I use it. All right. Now, do I remember how I had that laid out? Not at all. But that's okay. I think it was like that. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Probably should do something else red on here. What do I want red on here? Don't know. I don't know yet. It does kind of leave this empty right here, but I don't hate that, actually. Maybe. I don't know if this has got any ink in it or not. We're going to try. We're going to see what we can do with this. What else do I got that I can ink on there? Stamp on there. I mean, stamp. How about another little circle? That's red. Or should I do another... Should I do another rectangle or circle? I think circle. Just cause. Let's see if this has got any ink on it. Looks like it. Now should I do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it over here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Did I? Yeah. I think it's upside down, but can you really read it anyway? No, you can't. So does it matter? Not even in the least. Not even in the least. I just, you know, in the grand scheme of life, don't sweat the small stuff. Like, is the stamp upside down? Possibly. Is it going to really matter? No. I did go ahead and get me out some tabs. Tabs, yeah. Let me see. Do we like that? Or would we like this one better? Could do it over here even. Can I have a side tab thing going? Or a side tab thing going? No, not that one. Not on the side. I don't hate that on the top, though. That's cute. I like it. I'm doing it. The end. Just go for it. Like a cha. Wa-cha-cha. I hope the lighting in here is okay today. I usually film in the daytime, and tonight is tonight. It was so pretty today. I couldn't make myself come in and film because I wanted to be outside. My daughters were sitting out in the sunshine, and my granddaughter's outside. I blame them. Completely blame them. And then I shall do another eyelet because I just think the eyelets add something to a vintage. I'm going to do it off to the side. Like that. Look how cute. Like that. Like that. Ta-da! It's a little crooked, isn't it? Oh, well, again, the small scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I can see all kinds of crooked on that now. But that's all right. These are looking cute. I like them. Excuse me. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try a... What else was I trying to... Oh, these. Let's just do one of the squares. In fact, I've got one out right there. What are you? Ooh, you're cool. Not on the back so much. But this side's cool. What can we put on that? Let's look and see. Out of our cheaty book. This right here. Let me get it back out. See what size it is. I see. Something fun. Let's find something fun. Another issue that I have, to be honest, is that a lot of these just say vintage. You know, just bearing. It's fine. You know, I'm gonna be nice. It's fine. Ooh, I like the coffee one. Maybe it's because I'm tired and I need a cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm going to go with the coffee one because I can. Some of these, I don't know why I have them over here. I'm going to put them back over there with the book where they belong. And I'm going to cut out this coffee one. So I hope you guys are having good weather too. Like I said, today was amazing. We had a couple days last week that were just perfection. Then it rained. I am currently doing, it's called the 365 challenge, where you hike 365 miles a year, which is, you know, obviously a mile a day is your goal. I usually do 2 miles and I don't do it every day. So kind of averages out. I am ahead so far, but that's good because, you know, oh, look, it's another little coffee. Maybe we can use them together. Let's put something on the back of this first before I forget, because if I don't, I'll forget. You know. Here's another thing that you may not know about these type, if it's glossy like this, like a playing card or whatever. I'm sure most of you know this already, but you can scuff this off, right? Like I have this. Sorry if it's jarring the table. But I am going to scuff it up a little bit because I'm afraid that black is going to show through too much to this paper once it's glued. May not. And it actually helps give the glue something to stick to too. So double, okay? But I mean, you can completely get that image off of there if you wanted to with sandpaper. Just a little something you might didn't know. You probably did, but now you know for sure. Okay. Put that down there. Yeah, that's so much better. I mean, I don't know that anybody would use that as a writing space. I mean, you certainly could. It would make a good little spot to do like a quote or your favorite scripture, or, you know, I don't know, something small. Little note on there. Perfectly fine for that. But we need to get some ink on this baby. Right? Because it's vintage and grungy. Why is it vintage and grungy? Because it's mine. It's grungy. I'm grungy. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so if I put this on there and possibly this on there, I have coffee stamps. Let me see if I can find them in my stamp box. I'm going to bring this over here just so you can see what I'm doing for a second. I won't leave you hanging. That's rude. I got that coffee stamps, but I don't think I want that. All of that, Rama. Surely I got littler coffee stamps, right? Coffee. Where are you? Then again, maybe I don't. Maybe I dreamt it. I do, though. So it's all good. Okay. What do I got coffee-wise that I could put on this? I've got Coffee Delicious. That's kind of the wrong way. Unless I came down here like this. Would it fit? No, not really. I could do it kind of sideways. Like that. No. Nope. You know, they don't all have to be coffee. It doesn't. What else can I put on here then? Wood stamp. In the background, what I want. How about a number? Ooh. That's what I want. Stars. Star stamp, see? I'm just going to put this down right there. Watcha. This poor mat's got so much glue on it right now. Sorry about that. Pardon me for a moment. This one's a drier one, so. Oh. When your messy mat gets messy, right? Okay, so then if I did that. Is that enough? Does that make me happy? No, not really. I know. I have a secret ingredient. It's not so secret, but it's probably one of my favorite, to be completely honest. The item that I'm fixing to put on here after I grunge these and glue them on, it's probably one of my absolute favorite things that we have in the junk journal world that I believe, personally, can go on anything I make and make it look better. Anything. 99% of anything I make, this little item, in my opinion, makes it look better. What is it? What is it, you ask? Hold on and I'll tell you. Hold on. I'm working on it. Try grunge, 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 grunge. Excuse me. See? 99, not 100%. Okay. Still got a little lingering, you know? All right, here it is. Not that. One of my absolute favorite pieces to add anything that I make is vintage tape. I mean, look at that, would you? It took this thing from, yeah, it's old looking, to, wow, that's been around forever. It makes me happy. All right, what am I missing? Do I want to stamp something down here? Or do I want to do this? And add another little piece of, yeah, I like it. Okay, I could do an eyelet over here if I wanted to, but you know, I think I'm gonna leave this one as it is. just like that. Because, you know, sometimes you just need a little card to just go in someplace, and that's really cute. I like it. I'm happy with it. Let's leave it. Okay, now, so we've done one of these, and we've done one of these. Although I do want to do a circle one of these. Okay, let's do this one. Do I want to do that one? I have some with, oh, is that one bigger? Yeah, let's do a bigger one. Okay, because I really like that. Let's see what we can put on it. What do I have? Again, I'm going to my, ooh, that. I want that, right? I mean, it's going to take up most of it, but I don't care. I'm going to like it. So, oh, how fun it is to watch somebody fussy cut, right? I'm just glad that this is an art form that you can only see my hands and not my face. Because my daughter the other day thought she was so funny. She had me come look at a meme that she had on her phone. And the meme was this old lady whose face was all scrunched up trying to look at something. And then the meme was, of course, what old people look like when they're, you know, trying to look at something. And it was funny because that's exactly what I was doing to see the meme. I had my face all scrunched up. Because she knew I would. Well, I'm in bifocals now, okay? I just turned 50, which I've had bifocals for a couple of years, let's be honest, but it's time for me to go back to the eye doctor. So anyway, as I fussy cut, that's the face I make that's scrunched up, you know. Well, if you're anywhere close to my age, you know the face that we make. But that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Look how cute that is. That one's definitely getting an eyelet. But I do want to add a little bit more grunge because the wonderful things it does, right? To this. That's cute. I like it. See this stuff? You have these things, ladies and gentlemen. I know you do in your room right now. You have cutouts and whatnot of stuff that you've used before. Stashes of, I'll use it one day. Well, today's the day. Go ahead, get it out. Use it. Let's unstash our stashes, right? Let's take the plunge. Get it out. Today's a good day for it. No, too big. Way too big. This one's not too big. Should I? You know, I think I'm just going to leave it simple. I know, it's simple. It's easy. But I like it. Probably should have stamped the whole thing first. Got a little bit more black. That always helps. Okay, now let's put an eyelet in it. Yep. Because it's cute and I like it. Watcha. And watcha. My little round ringy thingies. And squeeze. And let go. Cute. Yes, I like it. All right, let's put a bulb clip. I think, isn't that what these are called? Sounds right. It looks like a light bulb, so bulb clip. Right. I would probably actually come back before I actually use this and put a clear coat over it just to make it a little sturdier. But I'm not going to do that today because you're with me, okay? Now, next thing I want to do is use up some of my, you know, that word, scraps. So I'm going to find some kind of basic colors. Nothing too dark or too detailed. Do I have any of those? I don't know. Oh yeah, this piece right here is great. That piece is perfect. That's too dark. This was wonderful. That could actually work, I think. Not use. That could though. Just grabbing out some of my neutral colors or lighter colors. That's perfect to do some stamping on, to make stuff with. This is just a few examples of destashing, okay? Now, I like this piece. I'm going to tear it down a little bit, though. I'm going to use half of this. That. Now, I like this little flower. I don't think I've even ever used this flower stamp, and it's so cute. I mean, I guess it's cute, because I haven't used it, but it looks so cute. I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Can you? Sorry. I'll be back with you in just a minute. The regular scheduled program. See, and I just kind of stamped the corner of that. Nothing major. I'm going to go ahead and do another one with the same stamp, but I'm going to do it over in the other corner just for a little bit of variety. It doesn't really matter which side I put it on. I just kind of like that. I like the detail on there. Okay. And this is the size, the kind of medium size look that I'm going for. Okay. Of just little inserts. This is a book page, which actually, you know, on one side is a book page and the other side is just plain. So I could even just come in here with another stamp. It doesn't really matter what. Just kind of add some interest, right? That's kind of the point to what I'm doing. Not that you can see with all this stuff on my desk, but don't get lost in the mess. Focus on my voice. Like that. So now I've got that. Okay, now, these are just Scrappies, and I'm adding a little something, something too. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and use that one again on this one, but I'm going to turn it this way because I like that hole. And I'm going to put that on there. Now, you may ask, what am I going to do with these little scraps, right? I mean, they're just little pieces of paper with stamps on them. Well, here's what you can do, which I think is a great idea. Is you find something that you can use like this that is a great writing space, like this right here. You can make a lot of, you know, journal space on it. That's the word I'm looking for. It's journal space, okay? And then just take this behind it or in front of it, and then find you another piece that you like that kind of matches the color. Let me look at my I could do, you know, something like that if you want. I don't really like that, just because that's too close to the same size. Hold on, I'm getting there. Ooh, I like you, but I like you smaller. Okay. All right, now let me get all this out of the way and show you what I'm talking about. Okay. You don't need any of this right now. You don't need any of this right now. You do need this right now. Okay. Take a thing that has a writing space like this. You take a scrap that has some kind of interest to it, right? And then you take something like this, and you just staple them all together. I would probably add one more littler piece up at the top, so let me find something I can add that's going to add something to it. Maybe that. No, that's too much for me. You know, maybe that. Let's do matchy-matchy. Let's do something contrasty. Now, that doesn't really contrast because of that, but I like that, so we're going to go with that. Okay, and then you take all your pieces and you ink them up like that. And see, this is just a piece of scrap paper, but I like the contrast of the different patterns together. This actually is one that you could pull off because it's the top of a pad. You know what I'm saying. You know. And you grunge these all up really good. Make them a little more vintage. On this side right here, I would probably do a little bit of this color on here. Just a little. Kind of knock down a little bit of that bright white. It doesn't really matter because this is pretty bright white. I'm not going to do that to all of that, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this one, I will do a little bit around the edges. Kind of add a little bit of the vintage photo. Do the little, that. Then I'm going to go back with the black and just do the black around the edges. I mean the far edges, right? Try not to get any black on the top side, I guess. Okay. And then this, and this, and this. And then you take your old stapler, or you could also just paper clip it if you prefer, and you kind of just staple that all together. And now I have an interesting little piece of ephemera. That's not a junk journal card. It's not any of that, but it is cute, and you can just slip this into a pocket somewhere, and it's scrappy and usable, right? Just like a journaling card. You can use front and back. You can use that. You can even write on that if you wanted to. So, but it adds a little bit of interest. It uses up some of your scraps and your pretty scraps. Now, obviously, you're not going to use this for pieces that you think is ugly, okay? Obviously. This right here is great. I love this. What can I do on this? Let's see what I can do to make this more interesting. This piece right here. I have this, which I like. I'm going to, I believe, well, first I'm going to put this away because, see how I get? Now you guys see. When I go to scrapping, I just start getting all kinds of excited about it. And I just start, you know, getting it all out, and it's all over my desk, and I can't see what I'm doing, and then I'm sorry. I'm going to slow down a little bit, and I'm going to put this stuff away so that you can actually see what I'm doing, because that's nice. That goes there. That goes in the trash. Oh, we have a runaway. Okay. That I don't need right now. Yes, I need. I think I'm going to do the handle with care on this. That way or that way. I'm going to do it this way. And I actually think I'm going to do it in red. Why red? I don't know. It's a warning. A warning. Handle with care. That. See? Now this was just a plain piece of paper that, you know, in fact, I could even come in with my hole punch, my corner punch, and round these corners just for added interest to make it look like, now it looks like some kind of card, right? And all this was a piece of scrap paper that had nothing really to do with anything. Then I could take this and let's see. Can I though? I don't know. This piece could go with it for sure. I don't want it to be the only thing on there. Let's figure out what else. What else do I got? Can go with this. I have another little scrap pile right here that I've been using. Ooh, I like that. Let's do this one. Maybe that. Maybe. And then maybe if I want to use one of these thingamajobs like I was talking about that I got. Let me see. What is this one? Ooh, this one's one of the travel ones. I like this. I'm just cutting this out, so if you can't see me, I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay. Just got red ink all over my paper. That's fine. It's fine. Let's see if I do. And this may be a little too matchy-matchy with everything. But that's okay. I like it still. But of course I'm going to grunge this up a little bit first. Again, this is just nothing hard. But it's just helping, you know, us use our scraps, helping us, you know, just do something that adds a little bit of interest to it. They don't have to be all glued down and, you know, organized in a certain way. You know, I did some of those with you. You saw that. But sometimes we just, you know, in life we just kind of have to scrap things together. And I think in a journal, it's fun. I like it when it's kind of scrappy like that. See, now you've got all that writing space on the back. You got a little bit of writing space here. It's almost just about the same size as a journaling card, right? Where's my stapler? Yeah, like that. See? You got these little scrappies. It's got interest to it. And you can still use it for a writing space. And it's a good size to stick down in just a little, you know, if you need a little pocket or something, okay? All right, so I think that's all I'm going to do with you guys on here. Well, let me go ahead and use this. Let me use this one. Let me show you how to use this, okay? Because this is square. This right here, I would get probably something that had a little bit more, like maybe one of these. No, that's too small. Hold on, let me find one. I've got one. I know that I've got one. Little journaling card. This, again, needs a back to it. This is something that I was working on another day. This right here could actually, because it's already got this little fold in it, fold over the top like that. And then you find you another little scrap. I'm going to keep putting my scrap box away. Why? Why? Why would you do that to me? Let me see. Ooh, I like the polka dots. Is that it? Is that the one I'm going with, the polka dots? Or do I want to splash a color? No, I think the bottom one's color enough, actually. So, let's see if I wanted to put this, then this. It doesn't matter that this is longer than that one because it's scrappy. It does not matter. And then I could take this right here and grunge them all up again. Like a saw. I'm going to go ahead and find something for the back. That will work again. I know this video is kind of all over the place and without a real theme, but kind of where I'm at. Just wanted to bring you along with me. You know how I have no idea how long I've been filming. It could be an hour for all I know. So, but it's been fun, hasn't it? I've been having fun anyway. And I'm getting some stuff that I need for this journal. And this journal has no color theme or whatever, so it makes it easier, right? I do a lot of journals with a theme, you know, like I do a coffee theme journals or whatever. And sometimes it's just fun to, I'm going to turn around this way. I like that green showing. I'm going to put that right in the middle. Anyway, sometimes it's fun just to do no theme and, you know, be random. Like that. That's cute. Now, probably what I will do is put some kind of sticker on this. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's find something. You can use a picture of a person, or you can do a botanical. That's too yellow, I think. Too bright. Too bright. Let's just do a butterfly. Butterflies are always a good idea. Right? This butterfly came from a vintage book, botanical or butterfly that I came across. Actually, I got this off Thrift Books. That's where I came across that at. And it was just a book about butterflies, and so it had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of butterflies in it. So I just got it, and I started fussy cutting butterflies out of it. Because it's cheaper than buying stickers and die cuts. I got a lifetime supply now. So there's that. All right. So let me clean this up and then we'll take a look. Sorry if you can hear my granddaughter screaming. She's 3, so we give her a pass. She can scream every once in a while. 3's hard. I'm sure her mother would attest that being the mother of a 3-year-old is also hard. And that's true too. Some days it is. All right, let me clean this up. Okay. Let's go over here. All right. Trash. Well, not trash, but scrappies. Put all my scrappies back away. Okay. This one right here I didn't use, but I will. This one I didn't use yet, but I will. I can go over there. This one went, I don't really remember. Maybe in this. Looks like a good place for it now. So there's that. Okay. Okay. All right. I know. Okay, so let's see what we did together. we did these. Those are just little scrappies that I showed you using some of your scraps and, you know, offcut stuff. These are circles that, you know, I used the frame of this circle for something, or cut a hole in something and that was left. So I used that. This was a square that was cut out of something. These are these little cards that I had started. I showed them to you a minute ago, but, you know, I just took and cut them down. Different materials, just covered them up. They were probably scraps from something, and I was trying to use them for something, and this is where I ended, right? I got them this far, and I've never used them, so it's time that I start using this stuff. So this is a couple of them that I've done. I don't think I did either one of these with you. This is the one we did together. Yeah, that's the one we did together. So that's what we've done. That was fun, right? And like I said, these are just kind of the size ephemera that I'm needing right now, kind of small to medium, not super small, but small to medium size stuff that I can just tuck in stuff. These right here are great because they are super thin. They don't take up a whole lot of space, but they're interesting and they still have writing space on them. So, because see, there's this, you can write on that, you can write on the back of that, you can write on the back of that. I mean, it's just, they're cute. This, you can write on the back of that, you can write on the back of that. You can actually write on the back of that. These are all writable. These even have lines. That one even has lines, so there's that. So anyway, yeah, these are just simple little things that you can make and with your stash to get rid of some of your scraps. I hope this was helpful to you. Again, this is the journal that I'm currently working in. I hope to have it done in the next couple of weeks and have that available on my Etsy. It's going to be really cute, I think. I think it's coming along really cute. So we'll see. It'll probably be a fat one, of course, because, you know, we love chunky journals and that's what we do. So anyway, thank you again so much for watching. God bless you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.